All right, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Glenn.
And I'm Tonya.
All right. It's the first week of the new year. It is week 53 since we started. Last week, I weighed 307.2. I went up a little bit. Currently, I weighed 299.8. So I was able to drop into the twos again. So I lost 7.4 pounds. So bringing my total to 87.2 pounds loss since we started.
And last week I was 129.8. That sounds so good. But currently this week I'm 130.4. So I did gain plus 0.6.
Not
See,
too bad.
I helped him out.
That's right.
I helped him out.
Only one person can lose a week.
So my total weight loss for week 53 is 35.4 pounds.
Yeah. Let Tonya kind of go first.
Okay. If I feel like I'm going like this, I have like water in my ear or something today. I don't know. But anyways.
Yeah, it's really windy today. It's raining, so we just want to stay indoors and just stay out of it. But anyhow, go ahead.
So I just kind of wanted to recap what I'm doing this week for the new year. And by the way, I think that I don't really know what was going on with me this week. I tended, not that I was bragging, but I was just kind of saying how I'm happy that I can buy stuff and feel good and not have to eat it. And of course, this week, what did I do? I bought a little thing here. I bought a little thing there. Pretty soon, I was eating it in my car. Then I'd put it in my lunch, which was a mistake, because then when I'd go to do my little break bag, I'd see it. I'd take something. And then before you know it, whatever I got was gone. And 2 days this week, I will be totally surprised because one of the days was today. 2 days this week, I had like 2,500 calories. He didn't even know I had 2,500 calories today. And oh my goodness. But anyway.
It was really funny. We were watching one of our favorite shows, 600 Pound Life.
Oh, yeah.
And Dr. Now, if anybody else watches the show, he was saying to someone who had a caretaker, he says, with people like this, overweight people, you can't turn your back on them because they could eat 10,000 calories in a matter of 10 minutes.
6,000 calories in
10
minutes.
Just like that.
It was the latest
so
600 Pound Life. Yeah.
Yeah. It made us just like, yes, that is so true. You turn your back and eating away.
Exactly.
What do you got? Nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing's happening. That's our favorite thing. You hear something. What's happening? Nothing. Nothing happening. Nothing happening over here. Don't look at me. I'm not eating.
Exactly.
Anyhow, go ahead.
But anyway, I don't know what was going on with me this week. I wasn't even trying to fight it. I wasn't even trying to talk myself out of stuff. I don't know. Yeah. And one day I know I didn't get enough sleep.
Oh, yeah.
So that kind of,
Was that the day they called?
Yeah, somebody called in the middle of the night like 3 times.
Our caller ID said PayPal, which that could be spoofed and everything, but 3 times in the morning at like midnight, 2 in the morning.
Yeah, and so I kept waking up and thinking, oh, it's my grandma or my mom. So that kind of set me off because I feel like sleep is so important. Yeah. I realize sleep is so important for losing weight. Well, just for your well-being, of course. But it just really set me off the next day. And I've been eating more of my calories in the morning, thinking,
I'll have vegetables later.
Yeah, just have vegetables and a little protein later. And then it kind of has been going on and on a little lately. But anyway, so that leads me to, I just wanted to recap what I'm doing to lose a little more weight. My new goal for this year is 118 pounds. How did I come up with that number? Just... my mom is the same height as me and everything, and I feel like I still see fat. My original goal was between 125 and 130, so I'm hoping to just lose that last 12 pounds, say by the end of April, Yeah. But again, I keep trying to say I'm recapping, sorry. Just what I do is I count my calories. I say 1,200 calories a day, but I don't think I have ever stuck to that.
Yeah.
But the problem is if I say 1,500, then I'm going to always go over because I just know myself. Because Glenn's like, well, why don't you just say you're going to eat 1,500 calories? I'm like, well, then I'll always eat 1,800 calories. I just know how I am. So if I say 1,200 and I stick to around 1,500, and especially if I exercise, then that's going to be really, really good.
Yeah.
So I probably on a daily basis, I want to lean more towards that 1,200, but if I can just stick around 1,500 calories a day, I will be extremely happy. What gets troubling is if I'm more eating 1,800 calories, which I often do, and then if I start, I'm not exercising for a long period of time, then that starts, you kind of got to fine tune. I found with myself, I have to fine tune. Like, I think that's what I'm doing this week is seeing how far I can push the edge of the envelope.
How much can I eat and still lose?
Yeah. And I don't know. That's what I do. So my calories and then, my goal, which I don't think I've ever met yet, is on all work days, which a lot of times I work 6 days a week, is to do the treadmill half-hour a day. I don't think I did it once this week. I kind of average once a week. Some days I'll do it. Some weeks I'll do it like 3 days a week, and then other weeks nothing. So I'd say an average of once a week, half hour on the treadmill, which is not good though. My goal is like 6 days a week, half hour a day on the treadmill, around 1,500 calories a day, lean towards the 1,200. And ideally split those calories up better. I tend to eat a lot of calories in the morning, but if I'd have a protein shake, like that's my ideal plan in the morning, then I can more balance out and have something a little better for dinner. But anyways, I just wanted to read something. This is super quick. I've shown this book before, but this is how I got my calorie, kind of more of the calories that I'm sticking to. I call it adding a zero, but anyways, this is Breaking the Food Seduction by Dr. Neil Barnard. Mm-hmm. And he has this one chapter on leptin, and it just says, in order to make sure you're getting enough calories to keep leptin working well, use the rule of 10. And that's why I say I added a zero, and you'll see why. Simply take your ideal body weight and multiply it by 10. This gives you the number of calories you must eat each day as a minimum. For example, if your ideal body weight is 150 pounds, you must eat at least 1,500 calories each day. If you eat fewer calories than this, you risk disabling your leptin system. And it goes on to say that this person, Louise, said that her ideal body weight was about 130 pounds, so that meant her calorie minimum was 1,300 calories. Now, as I emphasized to her, she could and almost certainly should have more calories than this, but she should not go below this number. He was talking about a patient named Louise. But he calls it the rule of 10, and I've kind of renamed it adding the rule of 0. So like each decade mark, like say, I'm at 130 now, I was trying to go like, okay, my next goal is 1,200, but yeah, I don't stay there. But like he said, that's like the minimum. So yeah. Anyway, I'm talking a lot, but I just kind of wanted to recap what I'm doing.
Yeah. I'm trying to just not sabotage myself so much on the weekends. I'm trying to stick to my intermittent fasting, but I've introduced eating sunflower seeds throughout the day. So that does throw off the intermittent fasting. But since they're shelled, it's not a lot of calories, and it kind of gives me something to munch on. I don't know what I'm going to keep going on that or not. Right now I'm having them, so we'll see how that goes. But I just got to not sabotage myself. Of course, this Friday there was no donuts, so I didn't even have a choice. So I wasn't going to have any. I'd planned on being good, but if there's none there, that makes it even easier. But anyways, yeah, I just need to work on not gaining on the weekends and then trying to work it back off throughout the week. But anyhow, anything else?
I talked a lot. I just wanted to let you guys know what I'm doing, kind of.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're just pushing along. It's a new year. Just trying to get to our goals. Keep pushing yourself. It's a slow, steady race. The turtle can win. But keep pushing, and you'll get there, and we'll all get there together. All right. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.